Hey. Yeah. Hey. Hey. Ball around the world, ball around the world. Ball around the world, ball around the world. Ball around the world, ball around the world. EPB podcast, we all around the world. Hey. Ball around the world, ball around the world. Ball around the world, ball around the world. Ball around the world, ball around the world. EPB podcast, we all around the world. Cheer! What's happening? What's happening? That's the acapella Ball Around the World theme we hear. Welcome to Ball Around the World, the live stream from Eat, Pray, Ball, where we talk about any news, any interesting things, all topics around the world of soccer. I'm your boy, Matt Marshall. We're here again. Pro baller training, my boy, Andy. What's up? Andy, I can't wait to get back on the field with you, man. Hope all is well. My foot is finally healing. I think I'm going to get back to running this weekend, and then so the next week we'll be back. That's a little injury update on me, but we here. I'm not going to be on here too long. I got so much to do today. I got to take my car into the shop. I got to do all kinds of things. But in the effort to be consistent, and I don't have really much to talk about, it's international break. That's going to be fun. We'll talk about some of the games. What's good? But yeah, I'm trying to be consistent, trying to do this stream 2 times a week. There is news around the world of soccer, always. Every day there's something new. So we'll get into some stuff I've seen over time. But yeah, again, quick episode. What's up? If you're joining me on TikTok, what's happening? Aldair Bars, what's happening? Pro baller training. My boy Andy is playing in the Tiki Taka League. That should be fun. Are you playing Sundays in the 7v7, or are you playing on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays in the like 5-a-side? I'm gonna be playing in that league. I think our first game is this weekend. I'm not sure if I'll be healthy enough to play this weekend, but I'm gonna be playing in the Sunday league. That's a fun league. Tiki Taka. For those of y'all who don't know, in the LA area, it's right in the heart of LA, near Hollywood, down by Park La Brea, at this park called Pan Pacific. Good run, right next to the Grove. Good field. It's fun. The refs kind of do VAR with their cell phones, and also post whatever dope highlights. They'll post it to Instagram. It's really cool concept. So. For those of you who don't know about it, check it out. I think they're called Tiki Taka Los Angeles on Instagram, at Tiki Taka Los Angeles. So we here. Oh, dope. So you're playing Tuesday and Thursday. My boy Andy is going. If y'all don't know Andy, by the way, go check some of my latest videos. It's the one with pro baller training. We did some dope stuff on the field. He's a baller. Check him out too, at Pro Baller Training. We out here. My folks on YouTube, where you at? Holler if you hear me. Not going to be in here long anyway. Let's talk about one topic that popped up. Big news in American soccer, around the world of American soccer. Alex Morgan, the legend, has announced her retirement. She got pregnant. She said it was unplanned. It was a great surprise. And she was already towards the twilight of her career. And so with this pregnancy, it probably ends things. So her last game is this Sunday for the San Diego Wave. It's going to be this Sunday at Snapdragon Stadium. Who do they play? They play North Carolina Courage. So I'm sure that stadium's going to be packed. I'm sure it's going to be rocking in San Diego. Alex Morgan, an absolute legend. I got to be honest, I've been critical of her, especially in the twilight of her career. Not for any specific reason other than there's just so many young ballers out there. And the way, I guess I was really only critical of her during the World Cup. And not for, again, any particular reason. I thought she just could have come off the bench. But it's really tough, like, when you think about, I mean, this is why she's so much of a legend. It's like, even in the twilight of her career, when she's not performing as well, you have to make the decision, like you do for all legends, whether or not to have them come off the bench or whether or not to show them respect, because they still have that mentality, they still have that ability. So it was kind of interesting how Vlatko did it in the World Cup. And obviously, I personally was thinking, I needed that black girl magic trident up top with like Lynn Williams and Sophia Smith and Trinity Rodman. But again, like don't mistake, like Alex is a killer, has always been a killer, absolute baller. And wish her well in this retirement. It reminds me also, I'm talking about, players in the twilight. I think about like Kobe, who probably, is the best to ever do it at the end of his career, I would say. Again, comparatively, maybe LeBron is doing it even better because he's been able to sustain. But I'm talking about when you actually were the best, the best in the sport, and then you finally like start to dip down, but you're still, you're still able to play. I think Kobe had a couple of serious injuries, and that's really what had him go, you know what, I'm just going to cap this off. But his last game for LA was, it was crazy. It was against Utah. He dropped 60 points. Like, it was the way to go out. No pressure, Alex. Like, would love to see her score on Sunday, but no pressure at all. I also think about another legend who won't go away, who's still striving, and he's still performing, and that's the boy Cristiano Ronaldo. He scored his 900th goal. Yes, was it yesterday? Yeah, man, time is flying too. He scored his 900th goal yesterday, and almost broke down. Damn near looked like he was about to break down in tears. And I mean, that's a big achievement. I'm not gonna lie. Like that is like quite something to achieve. What's happening? Lancelot is in the building. Bomgia, Benjamin Randolph, bro, caught lacking. Sam Kerr is the GOAT. Sam Kerr is up there for sure. I wouldn't say GOAT. There's other super top dogs. Marta just retired this year. Sam Kerr is looking like Reece James these days, like cannot stay healthy. But Sam Kerr is up there. Don't mistake. I was in Australia. I was in Sydney for that game they played. I want to say it was against France, where she came out of nowhere and hit this bullet from the mid. So I feel you, Benjamin Randolph. GOAT of women football, he says. Yeah, I feel you. But yeah, I mean, Alex Morgan is definitely up there. I wonder if we were to go back to Alex Morgan for a second, and I'll get back to Cristiano. But if we were to go back to Alex Morgan for a second and just think about her legacy. Actually, I was going to look this up too. Let me see if it's on Transfer Market. Yes, we can find all the stats and all the things we need on Transfer Market. That's why we're here. Yeah, let's talk about. Nope, they're giving us England, Alex Morgan. Okay. Her career stats should be all over everything at this point. Her career stats. Yeah, and this was going. She has a championship in the NWSL. Why is it taking me to a provider to log in? That's wild. She's got 9 career Women's World Cup goals, which is pretty up there. Tied for 4th most in U.S. women's history. 60 NWSL goals. And the NWSL hasn't been around for so long, so she's been balling. 223 caps for the U.S. women's team. 9th most all time. That's pretty lit. That's pretty up there. She was a World Cup champion for 2 years, 2019, 2015. Paramount in that 2015 World Cup. That was like her and Carly Lloyd. They absolutely balled out. Silver boot winner at the 2019 Women's World Cup. She won a gold medal, I'm sure. Yeah, 2012 London Olympics gold medal. If you guys are hearing a ring, that's some phone in the background. I'm getting robocalls. It's all good. Golden boot winner in NWSL. I mean, she's up there. I don't like. I'm trying to figure out where in the rankings she is. Like, I wouldn't necessarily say that she's. Maybe she's over Megan Rapinoe. I don't know if she's as prolific as like Abby Wambach. Again, different time periods, different style of play, but she really did usher in the new form of play for the women's national team, right? Like we've always been kind of brute force and strength. She was one of the first women to bring in like that skillful touch. Obviously, she had a lot of speed, so it was still athleticism. But her up there with Abby Wambach, knocking the ball down for her, and her sweet left foot. I mean, she's up there. She's definitely up there. Not sure exactly where I would put her in the rankings of women all time, but man, she's gonna be missed. She is a legend. It makes me feel old because I remember when she popped on the scene. I had just left college when she popped on the scene. We're probably